everyone, my name is Tasha and today I'm bringing you a long overdue book haul. It's been a while since my last book haul. I did plan on filming a book haul right after Christmas to show what books I got for Christmas, but then I realized there were books missing. By the time I got those, I was waiting for other books to arrive. Yeah, so I've got quite a few books to show. These books are not in the order that I acquired them because I do not remember the order. First on my pile, 13 Reasons Why by J. Asher. This was given to me by my brother. He had to read this for school and I was interested in it and he didn't want it anymore, so he gave it to me. What I know about this book is that this girl, Hannah, she committed suicide and she left these tapes for some guy to listen to, something like that. I know it's about suicide and some tapes, that's all I know. The next book I requested from my kind of book / Pan Macmillan, and that is Underwater by Marissa Reichard. This is obviously an ARC copy, and this is a contemporary book about this girl that suffers from PTSD. Even though on this paper and on this book it says that this book comes out in April, so I was waiting to read it, but then I saw something on Goodreads or Twitter about this book releasing. I was like, wait, no, that's not supposed to happen yet. That might have been the US release. I don't know. I will hopefully read this soon and then bring you a review of this book. Thank you to Pan Macmillan for sending me this. The next two books I won in giveaways. The first one being Our Demons Best Friends by Diana T. Scott. I had seen this book in quite a few giveaways and I entered every single one because I love the cover of this book. This book is about two medical residents who both have their different kind of demons to deal with. That's what I gathered from the blurb on the back. This also came with a bookmark, and this copy is also signed right here. And the second book I won in a giveaway is huge. I was quite surprised when this arrived in the mail. It is called The Trees by Ali Shaw. I had never heard of this book. To be perfectly honest, I only joined the giveaway because I loved the cover of this. I have read the summary of this book so many times. I still don't know what the book is actually about. I'm pretty sure it's a fantasy book. I guess this is gonna be a book that I just dive in and figure out what it's about. Now I will move on to books that I got for Christmas. My lovely brother, got me the complete collection of Bloomsbury Harry Potter books, editions. I don't know where that sentence was heading. These weren't actually on my wish list, and I randomly said that I planned on treating myself with these books someday because I knew I wanted them. And then my brother got them for me, and I thought that was really awesome. Funny story, the bookshop actually only had books 1 to 6, so those were the only ones my brother got me, and he didn't realize there were 7 books, so I got book 7 for myself, but that doesn't really matter. Getting these books made me want to reread the Harry Potter series, and so far I have reread books 1, 2, and 3. Also, book 3 is my favorite cover. I just love this cover so much. Such aesthetic, much love. The other books I got for Christmas are the rest of the Lunar Chronicles. I already owned Cinder, and my mom got me Scarlet, Cress, and Winter. Also, I am very annoyed that my copy of Winter does not match the other 3 books, but that was all my fault because I put the wrong copy into my Amazon wishlist. So I have no one else to blame but myself. And the other book my mom got me is The Mark of Athena, book 3 in the Heroes of Olympus series by Rick Riordan. It has been a while since I read The Son of Neptune, book 2, so I might have to look up what happened in that because I don't remember anything. But I probably won't be finishing this series until I have books 4 and 5, so I can marathon the rest of the series. And the last pile is books that I acquired myself. There were 3 books that I bought myself right after Christmas with Christmas money, so technically they are still Christmas presents, I guess. So, moving on, I got Library of Souls, book 3 in the Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children series by Ransom Riggs. That's a mouthful. I wanted this book as soon as it came out last year, but I was kind of on a book buying ban, and I also couldn't find it in bookstores. But I'm very excited to finally finish this series and find out how it ends. Next, I got Vanishing Girls by Lauren Oliver. I know Lauren Oliver is quite a hit or miss author for many people. I've been quite lucky so far, kinda, I guess. I really like Delirium. Delirium is my favorite book by her. The rest of the series is alright, and I've also read Panic and Before I Fall, and I quite enjoyed both of those. I've heard quite mixed things about this one, but I think the summary is quite interesting. I also got Everything Everything by Nicola Yoon. I already read this and I loved it. Very cute and quick read. This book is about a girl called Maddie. She is allergic to everything. She has basically spent all her life in her house, and then one day a new family moves in next door and she starts getting to know the neighbor's boy, and things happen. These books I've acquired since I've been back in the UK. Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. I also already read this. Loved it to pieces. I filmed my book talk on this. I'm not sure if it will be up by the time this video is up. If it is, I will link it down below. But this book is basically about Simon Snow. He is a wizard. He is a chosen one, but he's probably the worst chosen one ever because he's really bad at magic. And then there's also his roommate Baz, who's a vampire and who wants to kill him. I also picked up Faceless by Alyssa Scheinmel? I have no idea. This cover is the first thing that caught my attention. I read the summary and it sounded quite interesting and something I usually wouldn't read. Basically, this book is about a girl. She had an accident. Yes, her face was burned and partially destroyed. She got a face transplant, but obviously she doesn't look like she usually did, and every time she looks in the mirror she sees a different person, and obviously that it's not amazing. Yeah, I just thought that sounded really interesting and I can't wait to dive into this eventually. Rebel of the Sands by Alwyn Hamilton. I first saw this pop up on Twitter a few months ago and fell in love with the cover. It is so beautiful. Look at it. Look at it. It's so beautiful. Again, I'm not really sure what this book is about. From the cover, like if you look at it down here, it seems like it's gonna take place in a desert, and that's also kind of what it says on the back. I don't know, it just seems like something a bit different to what I've read so far. And the last book I got is The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender by Leslie Walton. I've seen a few people talk about this and love this book a lot. Again, it has a very beautiful cover. The gold bits on this cover, you can't see it on camera, but they're actually rose gold, and I love rose gold. I love this cover so much. This book follows a family in 3 generations. Oh, and this girl, Ava Lavender, is born with wings. Something like that. I don't know. So those were all the books that I have acquired in the last 2 months. 2 months, yes. Anyway, should I attempt and pile these books? Because I'm gonna need a thumbnail. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, let's put this pile on my lap. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I have 2 piles on my lap right now. Oh my god. I don't know how I'm gonna show them. No! Damn. I'd say I have too many books, but there is no such thing as too many books. Okay, I'm gonna make one big pile. Oh my god! Oh my god. Books are falling. Ah! So that was it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Tell me down below if you have read any of these books. And that was it for this video, and I will see you next time. Bye! I did want to film a book talk. I did plan on filming a book talk. And even though on this paper that was sent to me, ow. Library of Souls books. Oh, my books. My beautiful books.